Hey, what's up, guys? Your boy OG Black. Smash, like, subscribe, hit that little OG button on the side so you guys get all the notifications. Don't forget, my Patreon and PayPal is open. You know, guys, OG Black tries to bring you guys real information about stuff that no one's really talking about, that no one likes saying. A lot of people forget about a certain organization, or because they're not in the news, or because they're not always doing a bunch of stuff, that they're like just as an example, no disrespect to the menores or Mayo Zambada or people like that, right? These guys are an old family. They're related to Chapo. They live the hill above from Chapo. They're well known over there in La Tuna and everywhere. Um, they're a couple of brothers, and they're the Beltran Leyvas. The guy that I'm going to be talking about today, guys, is I guarantee there's not one person on YouTube. If you guys can find one person on YouTube, and I'll give you guys a challenge, you guys can email me at ogblack@gmail.com, and I guarantee it, you guys cannot find one YouTube channel or one guy talking about this guy. This guy right here, he is a national threat to the United States of America. He's a national threat to Mexico. Right now, the guy that I'm going to be talking about in the documents from the court, they call him H-13. Now, code name H-13, why would they call him that? Because he is legitimately the first son of Hector Beltran Leyva. Now, a lot of people say, wow, who is this young man? His real name on his birth certificate of the United States of America, because his birth certificate in Mexico is different. All right, guys, his birth certificate in Mexico says a whole different name in the way they spelt it. Now, his name here in the United States of America, and so you guys know I'm reading, okay? A lot of you guys have been asking for a lot of information, and I'm trying to be a little more better at giving you guys information and details. His name is Joaquin Ismael Beltran Leyva. Now, a lot of people are like, well, those are two famous names he's got. Yeah. In Mexico, so you guys don't know, a lot of people don't know about this, it's a tradition to be named after your father, your grandfather, your uncle, or if it's not any of those in that order, you can be named after someone that your dad or your family members feel very close to. In regards back then, Hector Beltran Leyva was really close to Chapo Guzman because they are cousins, and he felt very close to Senor Mayo Zambada. And what better way to pay homage and respect but by naming your first child after them? Now, the funny thing about this guy that they call H-13 is that he's born in Texas. Second of all, he's raised in Los Angeles, California. Um, I can tell you the area, and I won't tell you the cross streets or anything like that. I ain't trying to get myself in trouble. This information I got, guys, I paid the guy $60, and I know it's true because he showed me the legal documents, and the legal documents definitely show this guy and the FBI profile that they took a blood DNA test of this guy, and it matches up. Now, he is currently serving 32 years to life at Pelican Bay State Prison. That is in, I believe, up north somewhere. It'd probably be somewhere like past Salinas Valley, so it'd probably be at the end of California. A lot of people are like, damn, where's Pelican Bay at? It's in Crescent City, so you guys know. Crescent City, California is at the tip of California. It is up north. It is as far as you can go. Okay, guys? Okay, he is being charged, or he was convicted of drug trafficking, money laundering, possession of assault rifles with intent to sell to a government agent. So, he was being indicted also by the ATF, but it seems like here that they dropped the charges because the state already had fried him. Um, H-13, a lot of people don't talk about the Beltran Leyvas. Right now, the Beltran Leyvas are definitely in a real struggle. But from my sources that are telling me is that they think about doing an alliance. And this alliance coming with the guys from Jalisco. Now, I'm going to put this paper down and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit what's going on. Now, this alliance, if they do an alliance with Jalisco, it's definitely going to rock the world. Now, the Beltran Leyvas inside the Mexican state prisons and jails have a lot of juice, or like people would say, they have a lot of authority or they have a lot of pull. Now, the Beltran Leyvas, once again, OG Black is trying to tell you guys the first and what he thinks is going to go happen and how I back up what I think. Okay, guys, just like I told you guys that I had heard that the Menores were in Tijuana, well, guess what? That came out true. I told you guys there was probably going to be an alliance with Juarez. That didn't go through, but it fell through. But I said there was talks of it. A lot of people said, how can the Arellano Felixes and the Menores align themselves? It's not the Arellano Felixes. There's cells and there's factions, and that could be a whole nother video, guys. So the Beltran Leyvas right now are in a position where they feel betrayed, they feel left behind. Remember, guys, Arturo, Hector, all of them, they were well liked in Sinaloa. They were respected by their peers, by gentlemen around them, and they, to a lot of people, they thought of them and saw them like nothing but utmost mafiosos. Now, your boy OG Black definitely isn't going to be telling you guys fairy tale stories about H-13, that he's some big narco and this and that. From my understanding, H-13 grew up in a very secluded, very he was what we call structured, and he was called shelled from this life. People are like, how can he be Hector Beltran Leyva's son? Well, when you're in a dope game, guys, and you're in the business, you go wherever you want, and Hector Beltran Leyva did whatever he wanted. This kid is an illegitimate son of his, but no matter what, he carries his name and has his blood, so people cannot deny him his place. But the problem with this is this, guys. This kid right now is on an appeal, and this appeal might go through. Now, this appeal is for inhumane and illegal court tactics that they use to convict him. Now, they use confidential informants and snitches, and they violated his civil rights. I can contest to what he's talking about because I did see the medical report, and it says that he has a broken orbital and a detached retina. If you guys want to know what that is that usually when you're put in a prone position, laying on the floor with your hands behind your back, the deputies or the COs or the cops or whoever, they like to give you a thing called the Garvin stomp. And what that means is they start from the top of your head, kicking you from the top, here, 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 all the way down your body till they complete a circle when they're beating the shit out of you. And what happens is when you're kicked, kneed, or hit any part of this part, your orbital goes in. Now, what are you saying, OG Black? What does this have to do with the Beltran Leyvas? He's in prison. Well, what I'm saying is this, guys. If he comes out, he is definitely going to go back to Mexico where he believes he's safer and he can buy his way out of jail. But it also puts him a big risk of being assassinated and killed. Why? Because no matter what, guys, he is legitimately the heir to the Beltran Leyva's throne. In this thing I'm talking about right now, guys, is being talked about all over in the narco world, down everywhere. A lot of the gentlemen you saw on my live that I did for you guys on Saturday, that was the talk. And a lot of people were talking about the death of a certain guy that died in Michoacan a few weeks ago. And they're talking about a certain death of someone that died in Sonora just about 3 weeks ago. Now, the war that's going on is definitely being splintered. People are choosing factions, and there's still going to be a big war, guys. Alliances are going to be made. Alliances are going to be broken. You know, I was one of the first ones, I believe. I brought you the story on Flaquito. 3 months ago, 4 months ago, I brought you guys that story. This story hasn't hit media yet. It probably will. You'll probably see it in the Washington Post or the LA Times or something like that, because this guy is a threat. And I'm going to tell you guys how else I know this guy's a threat and he's real. Inside the prison system, as me, as being a homeboy and a South Sider, I have connections inside jail. I know people, I talk to people, and they said, yeah, this guy's for reals. They said, we can't touch him, we can't do anything to him. They said, yeah, they said he's a heavy hitter. So this is your guys, boys, OG Black, bringing you guys that fire. Remember, smash, like, subscribe on this Monday Mafiosos. I hope you guys enjoy it. Remember, my Patreon is open, $3 a day, guys. You get all that fire news. It's your boy OG Black, and I'm out.